Fabulous Itabashi. Some would say Itabashi is not fabulous at all. I agree that there are more splashy areas of Tokyo, but Itabashi does have a charm characteristic of the outlying neighborhoods of Tokyo, and there are areas of Itabashi that are unique, special, and historic. Sources I will use for this video include books written about Itabashi, materials from the Itabashi Historical Society and Museum, materials published by the city of Itabashi, things that the residents of Itabashi have told me, and preferably direct observation, things I will show you. I'll speak primarily English throughout my videos because that is my native language. The intended audience of these videos is Americans. If you are not an English speaker or American, you are most welcome to this content anyways. I will emphasize the relationship of the United States and Japan rather than other countries, since this is of primary interest to me and something I know more about than other countries. To begin my discussion of Itabashi, I will first describe where it is. Let's back up all the way and talk about the geography of Japan and how its landmass is divided both naturally and by human-created borders. Japan is a series of islands. The four main islands are Hokkaido in the north, Kyushu and Shikoku in the west or south, and Honshu in the middle. Honshu means main island in Japanese. The largest population centers in Japan are on Honshu. Of course, this includes Tokyo. Besides the main islands, there are many islands of Japan. Foremost among them is the island of Okinawa. I did not include Okinawa in the list of main islands due to its distance, but also due to historical and cultural reasons. There are a total of 6,852 islands within the Japanese territory, even some that are part of the city of Tokyo in the Izu and Ogasawara island chains, the furthest being over 1,000 miles from central Tokyo. Interestingly, the island of Iwo Jima, where the first fierce World War II battle took place, is part of metropolitan Tokyo. Modern Japan is divided into named regions. In the past, the names and boundaries of these areas were different. I will touch on some of these differences when they are historically relevant. Japan has one do named Hokkaido, 43 kens, which we could think of as something between a state and a county, two fus, Osaka-fu and Kyoto-fu, and one to called Tokyo-to. Tokyo is further divided into 23 ku, or wards, and other surrounding cities. Among the 23 ku is Itabashi-ku. The 23 ku or wards are pictured in purple, with Itabashi-ku in dark purple. Although the 23 ku are different than the surrounding shi, they are both referred to as cities when translated to English by Japanese people. In other words, you will commonly hear Itabashi referred to as Itabashi City and Wako-shi referred to as Wako City. Itabashi is located on the northern edge of the 23 wards of Tokyo, with borders on Saitama-ken, which is not part of Tokyo but the bordering ken, as well as borders with Nerima-ku to the southwest, Kita-ku to the east, and Toshima-ku to the south. Typically, wards of Tokyo are further divided into cho, which is a small area you could easily walk across, and mei, or house number. Itabashi-ku is a little different in that it is divided into named cho with historic names, not just a number, a zone within the cho, and a house number. So a full address within the city of Itabashi would look something like Japan, Tokyo-to, Itabashi-ku, the cho name, for example Kaga, the name of a historic family, or Izumicho, named for the spring located within it, also a historic name. The zone within the cho may be 7, and the house number may be 21. Finally, there would be a modern postal or zip code. Itabashi is divided into 5 areas called Itabashi, Tokiwadai, Shimura, Akatsuka, and Takashima Daira. The Cho are in these areas. Itabashi-ku is filled with roadways, sidewalks, and the like. Since this area of Japan has been an important part of the capital of Japan for hundreds of years, very few of them go in a straight line for very long. Roadways often follow historic routes, which frequently follow topography. So Itabashi is a fascinating maze of passageways. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.